Hello, it's Joshua here, the man from the shadows. So, when your soul has been forced to come to terms with itself, it can be a painful process because you see that the world is not always a pretty picture, that there is great suffering, that there are great wrongs, that there was great evil that happened. I knew the most evilest person in the whole world. Yes. I knew her when I was only a child. So this is a long time ago. We're talking about probably exactly 29 years since I last saw her. But the extent of her power and the extent of her influence is still felt today. The person that I am speaking about is Dora Kunz. She had such a profound impact on the world, for good and for bad, but mostly for bad, because she was a bad person. She was not a good person, but rather someone who caused great evil and great destruction with the intent of cultivating meaning on our behalf in terms of how we respond to it. And the country of Germany failed because they sided with the forces of darkness, and that was them choosing Nazism. The pain of Nazism is that it's not a rational ideology. It's not an ideology that can give anybody a future, because its entire basis was founded on a false notion of superiority that has no basis. And so the problem is that we never really investigated fully the person responsible for the Holocaust. And that person was Dora. Other individuals played a role too, and some of those individuals have been held to account. But there are specific individuals, not just Dora, but Fritz Kunz and Kathy Bierbaum. They have to be taken into account as being the three major figures that were responsible for the Holocaust and crimes against humanity. I hope that by coming forward with this information that more compassion, more understanding for Jewish people, more understanding for the state of Israel, that we, Jewish people, we survived something very serious, and that during the process of our people having justice brought to them, unfortunately, during the closing of the war, Nazi scientists and Japanese scientists and people of specialized knowledge, they were given clearance and passage. And that was a great wrong that was done. A great wrong that caused so much pain and suffering. Just because the Holocaust ended didn't mean that the mission of the Nazis didn't end. And therefore, the Cold War happened. And great wars were fought in Korea, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. And great genocides were also continued, especially in Indonesia in 1967. All of this was because of Thule Society. Thule Society is what caused the Holocaust and what was behind MKUltra and the Cold War. I know you want to say that the United States fought the Cold War, but that's because Thule Society infiltrated the United States. See? We survived something serious. All people of this planet, we survived something serious. Because the forces of destruction was empowered. And the movement for communism was destroyed. But not without great injustices, not without innocent lives being caught up in it, especially Jewish people. They were the victims here.